Welcome back again to our subscribers and fellow learners. Once again, this is Miss Maclaine, our newly licensed nurse in the US, and she passed the next generation NCLEX-RN test. Okay, so moving on. Last time we had a hanging question. Why did you not agree to use the person view trick to potentially give you an idea whether you pass or you fail the exam? Could you share us your experience and your thoughts?
Well, I think it's tempting to use the Pearson view trick because it gives you a glimpse of whether you really pass or fail the exam.
But remember, I asked you and you said, no sir, I don't want
Yes,
to.
sir. Yes.
But I did not actually agree, I did not follow her. So I asked our document specialist, Miss Diane, to access and do the person view trick. And lo and behold, Diane told me, and we have that on our video, YouTube video, that person view accepted her reapplication. So we were a little anxious saying that, what? She could have potentially failed, because that's an implication when your reapplication gets through and it's accepted. The implication is that you may not have passed the test. Now, if your reapplication is rejected, therefore, you could have potentially passed the test. But in her case, the person view trick actually accepted her reapplication. And so, but she did not know about it. She didn't know that I asked our document specialist to do it for her. And so, what's the reason behind why you didn't want to? Were you fanatic about surprises in life?
Actually, before that, sir, before I answer that question, sir, this is the first time I hear that, sir, you did the Pearson view without my permission. But
So the screenshot of the chat is there
yes.
in our YouTube channel, but I'm asking for your forgiveness now.
Yes, sir.
But we are so confident that you will pass anyway. We just would want to disprove something, because this is a case that would tell you that the person view trick is not accurate at all. So stop crying, stop sobbing. Those who took the test and then did the person view trick and their application was accepted. Look, Miss Maclaine here had her application accepted after taking the test, but she passed the test. Okay, so here we go.
So to answer your question, if I like surprises, I think, sir, sometimes it's good.
Mhm.
So at this point in time, maybe yes, I do love surprises, and I know for a fact that this is the same feeling I got when I took my Philippine Nurse Licensure exam.
So how will you gauge now the next generation NCLEX with the NLE? This is one thing I'd like to ask you. Are they really the same? Is it true that if you pass the NLE, then it's easier to pass and navigate the NGN?
The answer is no.
That's
yes.
what I'm trying to tell everyone. Please, your passing your NLE will not necessarily give you the confidence to navigate next generation NCLEX. That is a very dangerous path to take. Even if you are somebody who graduated with honors and you had very good rating, she had a very good rating in the board exams, just a few points away from the top-notchers rate. But the point is, you still need to prepare and develop that NCLEX next generation mindset, which is entirely different from the NLE. Am I right, Ms. Maclaine?
Yes, sir, because there are concepts that you like, for example, during our reviews on the boot camp that are very foreign to me. And I think that's one thing that we have to really know, that there is really a gap between what we know as a Philippine nurse. When you want to practice abroad, there's a gap, really. There's
Very large gap,
yes,
very
sir.
wide gap,
Yes.
actually. So they're miles away. It's like the sun and the moon.
Yes.
Okay? So, moving on to the next, the person view trick. Okay? So what did you feel when finally, at 11:11 p.m. last night, okay, somebody sent you the results? So, what did you do first things first?
Well, I kinda expect that I passed, but I don't want to feel overly confident about it because we don't know. Maybe God that's given you to fail.
Okay.
I just don't know. But after that receipt, I saw the pass mark. Well, I am overjoyed. We were like shouting inside the room with my fellow roommates, and then after that, I sent a message with my family, and they were really overjoyed.
So who was the first to know from your end?
Of course, my family, sir.
Excellent, excellent. What did they tell you?
that they're very proud of me. And after that, I also informed my mentors about my success, because my success is not just for me, but for the mentors, for all the people who had helped me.
So, the Ray Gapos mentors who are trained how to do next generation NCLEX, the functional concepts, and of course our SQAM, your syndromic question analysis method, that's copyrighted and trademarked for the Ray Gapos system. So,
Other than that, sir, then after posting online about my results, then congratulatory message coming from my friends, relatives, my family.
so what's your final advice?
Well, if you really wish to have that four-letter word on your name, make sure that you make the right decision. Sometimes the decision or the right decision is already in front of you. It's up to you to grab that opportunity and take risk. Don't be afraid to take risk, because there are a lot of people who will help you in times of need, sir.
So the right decision simply means you have to accept the fact that you need help.
Yes.
And if you want help, get it from the experts. I know out there are a lot of, I call them prophets of doom. The false prophets of the NCLEX-RN. So please do have yourselves be taken care of by experts with proven methods. And once again, thank you very much, Ms.
Thank you,
Maclaine,
sir.
for joining us in this TikTok video edition.
Yes,
So
sir.
more to come and pointers. This is your mentor, your fact check by the Ray Gapos, saying, pass the NCLEX the Ray Gapos way. And a functional concept a day makes you turn away from your NCLEX-RN fears. See you!